Hi everyone, from now I want to talk with 8 topics. Rachel Carson published Silent Springs in 1960s. In this book, Rachel pointed out and sounded an alarm bell to closing improved reality of the environmental disruption. This was a chance for the world to wrestle the later environment problems. A large-scale fire by flammable pollutant occurred in Cuyahoga River in 1969 and was that it should be said that we sound an alarm bell to industrialized society, and it was the case to be the opportunity when the mood which society work on for environmental problem increased. In 1970, Gaylord Nelson, member of the Upper House, called for the holding of the meeting about the environmental problem on April 22nd, but people who were said to be approximately 20 million people participated. This April 22 was an opportunity to widely recognized as Earth Day, in reference to environmental problems. The U.S. government enforced National Environment Policy Act of 1970 after this in 1970, and established Clean Air Act against in the same year. And the correspondence of USA, which was an advance guard of industrialized society, was quick. The interest in environmental problem and action became active with this. About 40 years passed since 1970, the progress of the globalization is remarkable. From the time when the wealth was concentrated in some limited developed countries, the wealthy classes appear in emerging countries, and the standard of living is improving. With it, the production of daily commodities supported the life of these people have to increase, and the possibility of drain of resources, progress of the environmental disruption are considered recently. The world population surpassed 7 billion people. However, it is an obvious fact that 1 billion people living on cost of $1 a day existing widely. It is important, but it's a way not to be able to avoid this environmental disruption, effective inflection of resources. Thus, this population increase is big business opportunity for company and to enlarge the place of the activity in the world. Coexistence of these matters will be required for company. For example, about the coexistence corporate activities and ecological behaviors. I will consider automaker. Automakers manufacture cars using gasoline, which is limited resources and contributed to the comfortable life of people. On the other hand, a car does not approximately emission of the exhaust gas, and the load to environment is the industry that is not avoid at the same time. The auto industry is going to find means of escape to a hybrid car and electric car with a little emission of movement and exhaust gas by resourcing saving more. The oil is the fact that is obvious to dry up sometime soon, even if we can put off the problem. We have to fix our eyes on the reality and must advance technology development in order to get rid of this situation earlier. If the automaker industry starts to sell a car which is only low price but exhausts large consumption oil and emit gas, it will not be ordered from the consumer. The movement that did not have the consumer before the recycling, including consideration and the garbage to the environments, becomes common. In this way, it is difficult for the company to already perform company activity in defiance of environmental problem, and the dignity of the company are asked the environmental action that may light up, and it may not be in the company which is recognized in the world, even if develop good product. I think about corporate management in the future, but I acquire ISO 14001 and show that it is a sensitive company to environment inside and out and want to do it in a company respected by people. Thank you very much.